Radio at the summer festivals. We're at TRNSMT with 2/5 of Franz Ferdinand. This must be kind of a special thing for you, because this is something of a hometown gig for you collectively as a band, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I think it is. It's always good to play in Glasgow. The crowd's always amazing. The weather's been amazing. It's a great festival, so yeah, it should be good.
Do you subscribe to that well-researched musician's theory that the further you get from London, the better the crowd?
I don't know. That's a hard one.
I thought about it in relation to London.
Yeah.
There's some good crowds in London.
There are some good crowds in London. Yeah. I don't want to do down anywhere.
No, but
I've got to say, Glasgow crowds are up there.
Yeah, I think
with the
everyone
best,
knows that. Yeah.
I think the most nuts crowd I've ever played to was Aberdeen, so I'm
Really?
going with that theory.
Aberdeen can be a bit scary, mad. Like it's like they like go too far, and then yeah.
I like that. It's almost like Viking. It's almost like a Viking spirit they have.
Yeah. It's good. But I know today should be great. Yeah.
So, any surprises planned for this set that you're going to do?
Bob's shoes, but we've spoiled the surprise already.
Bob's shoes. I honestly didn't think that I would see anything better sartorially, shoe-wise, than Ed McFarlane from Friendly Fire's incredible Miami Vice numbers. But your hot pink brothel creepers.
They're pretty excellent.
Absolutely. I think they're one of the greatest shoes that I've ever seen.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Mate, I'm blown away. I'm completely blown away. So
that was the surprise, but we've ruined it now. So, no.
So tell me honestly, and it's okay for the answer to be negative here. But are you festival people? Because there are people who don't like festivals. This isn't really a festival, is it? It's more of an outdoor gig. But it's the spirit of a festival. So are you festival people, or are you the type of people who might take a cab back from Glastonbury, which I know somebody who has actually done that?
I think it depends on the festival.
Yeah.
Like last week we had, what was it, Down the Rabbit Hole in Amsterdam, or just outside Amsterdam. It was an amazing festival, like on the lake. It was warm, you could swim, like good vibes, people were there. I was like, man, this is brilliant. Love it. And then if it's raining and it's like, it's, I don't know. It depends on the festival.
Yeah,
it depends on the festival.
It's difficult to say as well, because I've been to so many more festivals that I've played at as a punter, so I have a skewed way of judging them, really, like by how good the backstage is.
Oh, so how good your dressing room is, and whether they've actually listened to your rider.
Yeah, some of them are amazing.
Some porta cabins, I think.
Okay.
Some of the best porta cabins in Europe.
All right. Well, think back to all of these festivals that you've been to, and let's go both sides of the spectrum. Your greatest or your worst festival disaster. And it doesn't have to be as a band, it could be as a punter, and then your greatest triumph. So let's have the disaster first.
I was at Glastonbury that year when it was so wet that it flooded and there was like a lake, and like people were literally canoeing around the campsite.
I remember.
Yeah, and it was just tiring. Like the tent was all right, but like because there's mud everywhere, and it's massive, and you got to walk everywhere. Like we were walking for like 2 miles. I'm like, mate, this is rubbish.
It's really easy to lose a boot.
Yeah, it is. I didn't lose any boots, thankfully, but that's probably my biggest festival disaster as a punter.
Yeah. Might go do a disaster as well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my biggest disaster was probably Glastonbury as well. It was 2004, and I was a pretty new bass player at that point, or musician generally. I just got this new bass that had a switch on it that switched between the pickups. So I didn't know at the time that one of the pickups didn't work. So if you switched it down, it wouldn't make a noise. And we were playing Top of the Pops were going to be filming us. They brought a helicopter and they were going to be filming Take Me Out to go live on BBC One or whatever. And so just as it was starting, I wonder what that switch does. And I kind of hit it. And then with song started, my bass wasn't there. I was like, at that point I didn't know that was the problem. I was like, text running out, and changing cables, and switching out my tuner, changing out the amp pad, trying everything, and then the tape just came up and went. And then I was like, back on. I was pretty pretty shook by that. Yeah. I have to say.
With nothing without text.
Just don't wonder what that switch does.
It was on Bass Tech's first day as well, so he didn't really know. He wasn't familiar with the guitar either. I just got it like the week before.
And sold to law that happened in arguably your most important moment of the set.
Brought a helicopter there to film you playing.
And how does it feel now, after all these years playing that anthem?
I found a bass that doesn't have one of those switches, so it's always on. It's great.
Yeah, because if there's one song you really want the bass to work on, it's Take Me Out.
I do. I really enjoy it. I still enjoy playing that song. I mean, you know, you get the energy from the audience every time, so it's kind of like, you know, it's not a song I'm sick of.
And do you still get a buzz when you hear Take Me Out on the radio, like when you're in a car or whatever?
Yeah, I like it. I like it when you're kind of like, you know, walking around town and you hear it come out of a shop or whatever, and it's like, oh, yeah, that's good. I'm still playing that.
That's a bit of a tune.
It's all about the music. Virgin Radio.